You have probably heard the classic wolf, goat and cabbage problem. Here we have a sheep instead of goat because it was easier to draw the sheep. This river crossing puzzle dates back to the 9th century and has entered the folklore of several cultures. Here is the description. There is a farmer. He wants to cross the river with his boat and bring with himself a wolf, a sheep and a cabbage. His boat is small and can only fit himself plus either the wolf, the sheep or the cabbage at a time. Here is the challenge. If the wolf stays alone with the sheep on the shore, then wolf will eat the sheep. On the other hand, if the sheep stays alone with the cabbage on the shore, the sheep will eat the cabbage. How can the farmer bring all these three across the river without anything being eaten? Please pause the video and try to figure it out yourself. Using real objects like I did will make it easier to visualize the solution. Solving this kind of puzzles helps train your brain and boost your problem solving skills. Let's start. The farmer cannot take with himself the wolf because the sheep and the cabbage will stay alone and the sheep will eat the cabbage. Okay, and also the farmer cannot take the cabbage because they will stay alone and the wolf will eat the sheep. So farmer can take with himself the sheep. He crosses the river and leaves the sheep on the other side of the river and returns back to take the other ones. Which one he can take next? If he takes the wolf with himself next, then cross the river, leaves the wolf here on the other side and returns back to take the cabbage? No. This time they will stay alone and the wolf will eat the sheep. Okay, on the other hand, if the farmer takes with himself the cabbage and lives on the other side of the shore, then when he returns back to take the wolf, this time sheep will stay alone with the cabbage and sheep will eat the cabbage. So what is the solution, guys? So here is the solution. As I told, he takes the sheep with himself first. He can only take the sheep with himself firstly. He takes the sheep with himself, cross the river and lives on this side. Then he returns back to take the wolf. He takes the wolf, he crosses the river and he leaves the wolf on the other side of the river. But this time he takes back the sheep with himself because he cannot leave them alone. He takes the sheep with himself and crosses the river, leaves the sheep here, and this time he takes the cabbage with himself. He crosses the river, leaves the cabbage on the other side together with the wolf. So here it is safe, none of them will eat each other. And he returns back to finally take the sheep with himself. He takes the sheep with himself, lastly, crosses the river and leaves the sheep on this side on the other side of the river. So finally, the farmer has taken all these three across the river without anything being eaten.